I'm going to install a set of single coil pickups in a Fender Stratocaster. These are ceramic magnet, which are the pretty cheap kind, bottom of the line you can get in a Chinese-made Squier Stratocaster. And I'm going to wire them normally, except I'm going to include a switch that will allow me to use the bridge and the neck pickup, kind of simulating a Telecaster sound. The way to test a pickup, first of all, you want to make sure your magnets are still magnets. So that's one thing. And the other thing you want to test is to make sure your coil is not broken. And the way you do that is you need an ohm meter or voltmeter. Set it to read resistance. And then just attach the leads. And you should get anywhere from 4 to 7K, depending on how hot the pickups are. So these are 4.6. The other thing you want to look out is usually on Stratocasters the middle pickup is reverse wound, reverse polarity. What that means is that when you engage it along with the neck or bridge, it will reduce the hum because it'll produce an opposite of the wave, and it'll cancel it out. So the way to tell is if you flip it over, you'll see that this white wire here is on this pole, and on the other pickup it's on the other pole. That's one way to tell. The other way to tell is if you check your magnet polarity. And the way you do that is with another magnet. And I got this little gadget. So I got this little gadget that helps me determine polarity. All it is a magnet in a tube. So make sure it's loose. So you can see there, it switches from black to white to black. It's just with a compass. Take the compass. As it tracks the south, tracks the north. So you know that your middle one is your oddball. The other ones are the same polarity. So you know your middle one is your reverse polarity. Okay, I'm gonna get going. So I've taken the pick guard off, and the wiring diagram is going to be exactly like a normal Stratocaster, and the only difference is going to be this switch here, which is not a standard one. It's a pull on switch. I'll try to show it here. So you can pull it out, and that's like an on-off switch. You can notice it's kind of tall. I had to route out a little bit of the wood on the guitar, so they probably have a shorter one, but I wasn't paying attention, so I bought this big one. I was stuck with it, so I just took a little bit of meat off of that guitar. Anyway, so the only extra wire will go from here, which is where you normally connect the bridge pickup, to the switch. So when you flip it on, it will go through this wire and straight to the volume pot. So you can turn this pickup on at any time, and all it will do is just route it out to the volume. So everything else will be a standard wiring diagram, normal Stratocaster. So here's the guitar with everything back. I put some D'Addario 10s on it. This is a Squier, made in China. They sell for about $100 brand new, and I think they're a great guitar. When you get it, you might want to go through, make sure everything's tightened. Don't tighten them too much because you can crack the head, but they're supposed to be snug. A lot of times they're loose out of the factory. Another thing is maybe check the nut. It might be a little high. I have these nut files they come in different gauges for the string, and you just go through and get it to where you want it. Rod adjustment also, intonation, just go through the little things and make sure everything's running great. So here's my push-pull now. That'll engage the bridge pickup. So when I have it in this position and using my neck, I can just pull that and I'll have these two pickups going, and we'll give it a test run and see how that sounds. So this is a Stratocaster Squier, made in China, with the bridge pickup switch, and I'll be playing through this beautiful 1966 Princeton reverb amp.